Greetings and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. And what I'm going to be doing now, I got a couple more things I want to do in this playthrough before we start prepping. And they're going to be doing, they're working on 12 now, update 12. It's a couple more things I want to do. One, I want to get a farm going. Another thing is I might start working on another base, a bigger one, probably like a cross between the fort and the fortress. And then I want to go into the main city. Actually, I did a lot of exploring, and one thing I got lucky with, I got a bunch of vitamins. So let's just crank down some vitamins. So yeah, I'm going to build, got a little time left in the day. So what I want to do is I'm probably going to, yes, it's way over 100 now, yes. It's probably going to go down after I go into the city. Yeah. But, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on putting down a farm. What I actually want to do is I want to put down blocks and then put dirt on top of it. I like raised farms. That way you can see them from a distance. You can actually see them on the map then too. So I'm going to get to work on that. I think that area over there is probably good for it. So let's go take a look and I'll be back. Okay, and so here's what I got so far. I got a whole bunch of wood platform here, and I made sure that the rows were an odd number. The reason the rows need to be an odd number, let me just get the dirt going, because I got plenty of dirt. Okay, put that there. I'm not going to need a pickaxe anytime soon. Alright, so the way you do it is you put down the dirt, right? You get the dirt, and it starts coming into fashion there. Hold on. So you can only put your crops down in rows. Oops. Alright, I'll take care of that. Actually, I have a no, where is I have a shovel. I have the shovel on me. I don't think I'm going to need a first aid kit while I'm farming, although you never know. Something might just pop up. There we go. Okay, back to this. Alright. Now, what have I got to farm? Well, I've been collecting those potato seeds, and I got coffee. Well, coffee is not quite as important as it used to be. It's good for mining and such, you know. All right, let's just make another row here. Show you what I'm talking about. And it's actually, I might turn the light on a little. Yeah, it's getting a little dark. Okay, so here we go. Actually, let me just put this last spot here. There we go. Alright, so you can only do alternate rows. So the way I usually do this is I'll pick the row over here, right? And then I'll beat that, beat that, beat that, beat that, and beat that. And now, this row is not usable. If I plow this one, watch this. It just messed up the other one, so we'll just put that one back. Right, and now I'll do this row, right? So I use odds so that the outer rows are usable, so you're using as much as you possibly can. Right. So I'm going to continue doing that and then doing the rows, and then I will get back to you. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I got the dirt all in place. I got the rows all set up. I even put a little ramp here. You know, so you can just walk right up in there, and the other side too. Actually, I need to put some over here too, because we wouldn't want the dead going like, I'm mad at this, start beating on it. So that's probably what I'll do. You know, maybe just in the ground might have been a better idea, but that's the way I wanted to do it. So anyway, so what are we gonna plant? We got stuff. So I got corn seeds. Of course, corn seeds, you can just do this and get your corn seeds. Probably the first thing I want to put down, having a good supply of corn is a good thing. So takes them a while to grow, and you want to make sure that they grow all the way, because they get tall. And I believe they have 3 parts when they get all the way up. So very useful indeed. I'll do 2 rows of those, because they are very useful. When you get lots of corn and you got potatoes, which I'm going to be planting afterwards, you can make your own venison stew, which is really good food. Don't want to carry it with you, but it's good to have. Alright, middle row, I'm doing coffee. Just plant the coffee beans. When they grow, they give you 2. So basically, you're doubling everything you put down. Alright, and last one. There we go. So, there we go. And now, potatoes. Potatoes are great food. Potatoes are great food. Not only can you use them in venison... Did I hear money? No? Wait a minute. Did I drop something? I thought I heard something. Alright. Not only are they good for venison stew, you can just cook them and then you got baked potatoes and they're good food. You know, so basically once you get potatoes going, you have an endless supply. You know, you don't need anything else. Corn by itself really isn't a good meal, you know, but potatoes, yeah, just bake them and they're all set. Alright, and the last one. Okay, so the little farm is all done. Right? And what's cool is you can actually see it from orbit. Look at that. You can see the farm from orbit. I like that. I like that. That's good. You can just see it. Yeah, whenever I actually have bases, sometimes what I'll do is, like, if I have a distant base or something like that, I'll do like, you know, I'll make a big X, you know, using dirt or something, and then you can just see it. You can see that it works better with stone, but you make a big X. That way on the map you can tell where your forward base is. Because unfortunately, they only give you markers. They give you one marker, the red flag, and then you got wherever your sleeping bag is, or your bed. So, yeah. So anyway, there we go. We got a farm going now. We got a farm going. So we're just going to let that do what it's going to do. I am going to need to put down another ramp, though. I'll probably work on that fairly soon. But, yep, we got us a farm. So we're going to start getting us an endless supply of food, even though, you know, we can kill little animals for it. Walking over here, taking my thing back. Okay, so then, yeah. So I'm going to do some work downstairs and start prepping for stuff. One thing's going to be prepping for is a trip. A trip to the city area, and I have an idea how I'm going to be doing that. Gonna use a forward base, that first base that I used originally. So I'm gonna need to prep for that. So anyway, we'll get back to that. Okay, I'm getting into final preparations mode and decided I was gonna start redoing my armor, and I actually got lucky here. I got some fine iron gloves. I got some fine iron boots, and I got a new fine iron hat. I did get a couple of like goods, but I kept trying. That's what you can do when you got like stuff. So what is the plan? What craziness am I going to do? I don't need this anymore. Hold on to that, it might be useful. And I don't put that away. You might need it. I'm bringing a bunch of stuff with me because I might need it. I am going to go into the little hole that I started this game in, where I was hiding and died many times, because that already has a forward base in it. And that is way back here. That cave right there in the middle. Now, as far as I've seen, there is only that one city zone. I have approached it from a couple of different sides, but I haven't found any. Now, I don't have bases anywhere convenient enough except for there. So what I'm going to do is when morning comes, I have a ton of supplies, including maybe solidifying my position with some concrete. I bought a bunch of weapon repair kits. I'm going to bring all my a bunch of bacon and egg stuff. I actually going to have another supply of beer too, because beer is always good. Even a melee weapon, and I've also stocked up on ammo. So I'm going to bring that stuff with me, and I'm going to drop a lot of it in that chest in that little room that I made. More beer is good beer. And then I'm going to begin striking out into the unknown. I probably will die. Actually, I should probably... I'm not going to bring the vitamins with me. I got food, so we'll see what happens. So, the next time you see me, I'm going to be in my little hole where it all started. Or maybe I'll die along the way. Anyway, so will begin my invasion of the city. As it will be. Or, of course, perhaps my horrible death. Over and over and over. But I really want a sniper rifle. And here I am. My old base. This is where I spawned. This is where it all began. This is where I died many times horribly. Let's get down. Go down the little stairs that I made here when I came back and strip mined this place. Ah, my first campfire, my first forge. Did I have anything in here? Not really. Anyway, let's get down to the little base here. Because made the long trip. That's where I went looking for gravel. Right? And it seems some more stuff spawned. Oh! Somebody followed me in. How very touching. Yeah, that wasn't a good move. Anyway, let's get in there. And I'm gonna drop off everything that I don't need. I certainly don't need that. I'm gonna drop off the vast majority of the weapon repair kits. This, I don't need the extra of this. I am going to put these in here. I don't need those. The extra shotgun shells can sit here. The claw hammer is for building. We'll leave the concrete here. Thought I heard somebody. I'm going to wear that. I don't need the iron. Grab a couple of pieces just in case. I don't need all of the tea. I'm going to take the vast majority of the food and drop it off. I don't need the cloth. I'll hold on to that. Hold on to that. One antibiotic is all I would need. At most. So I think that is it. Actually drop more food off. How much food would I actually need anyway? Alright. So here we are. Back where it all started. Yes. Back where it all started. What did you have? Nothing? Oh, you're just a pile of goo now, aren't you? Yes. Hi. Yes, things are a little different now. A little different. And I'm going to put the iron helmet on now. And I dropped it on the ground. I love these mechanics. Right. And now. Magnum. And now, I will probably die a lot. Yeah. I will probably die a lot.